Hello guys, want to know view of Carolina EDC, and today we're doing a quick video on a recoil spring for your AR-15, which is from the guys at Neptune Defense that was kind enough to send this. And what they do is they make reduced recoil for your AR platforms to reduce the felt recoil on it, whatever you run in FRT or whatever it may be. They do have different various of weight springs from light to heavy. I'm not sure which one to send me. I want to say this is the medium. But as you can see, the recoil on the end is closest than your standard AR recoil spring. As you can see in the back is just your standard recoil. But at the end right here, it's going to be closest together. And what you do, you're going to use your standard AR buffer system or buffer weight or whatever buffer you're using. And you're going to put it in the end where all the closest recoil spring is. As far as I go, that's the way it goes in and install. Now the recoil that I'm using on my standard AR, sorry about that, dropped it there. It's the yellow recoil here, which is going to be the reduced power recoil spring, and we're going to use it on an AR-15 style, just standard 16-inch barrel carbine. I think it's a Midland gas system, if I'm not mistaken. It's the Delta team, what I've been using a lot of my videos, and I do have a FRT in it as well. I only have a few rounds left, so it's going to be a quick little video, but we're going to see if it really does help reduce the recoil felt as far as shooting it, FRT or whatever it may be. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the standard buffer that I have here, the yellow recoil first, and then move to the other one and see if it see any difference. So stand by. All right guys, we're going to test the Neptune recoil springs. Again, this is the Neptune here. As you can see, the coils are a little bit closer at the beginning, and that's the direction you want to put your buffer in it. But we got the standard buffer that comes on this Harrier from Ruger, and we're going to test that, see if it does any difference in recoil, and that will tell me if it does help. But all right, let's see a few rounds, just the standard buffer that comes with it from the manufacturer, and then we'll swap out the recoil spring. All right, here we go. All right, so that was pretty good. Not much recoil, as you know, 5.56 doesn't have recoil, much recoil anyways. But let's go ahead and swap out, of course, off camera, because YouTube doesn't allow us to show any installation on anything. But I'll be back. All right guys, we swapped out the spring. This is the medium recoil spring they sent me. So let's see if it cycles and runs and any difference in the recoil. All right, let's see how it does. All right, so just in a few rounds right there. It is a heavier recoil springs, I think, than the standard AR-15 or carbine, whatever. This is a Midland gas system, so it is already soft shooter. But as far as the recoil spring swapping, to be honest, I don't tell much different. Now it is a little bit more heavier, I can tell by just racking it. So maybe something that you can utilize on FRT, of course, with the right buffer weight and everything. That'll be dictating what kind of gas system you run in, what length of barrel may be. So, but the cool thing about Neptune Defense is that they have different various of weight springs that you can utilize depending on what you run in, how you run it. So that being said, let's go ahead and load up another mag and shoot some more. Stand by. All right guys, just to get you a side view of it, still got that Neptune Defense buffer spring in here. So all right, let's see. And again, it's really hard to tell unless you got one of the special triggers to really see how much the recoil does. But other than that, it's hard to say. But still shooting pretty flat to me. Again, 5.56 doesn't have much recoil anyway, and plus this is a Midland gas system, so it makes it even softer shooter overall anyways. But other than that, I mean, it does real well. I mean, if you're looking to upgrade your buffer springs to be able to tune in your special triggers, you know what I mean, you can definitely check them out. Again, they got different weights from light, medium, and heavy springs. Again, it all depends on the system they use, but I mean, it works just fine. The recoil impulse is just about the same with the carbine or whatever buffer springs that Ruger Harrier puts in these things. It does real well. Still not much of a difference. Again, It's all going to dictate once you put it and try on the special triggers that nowadays we have, and that can really tell you how much of recoil you're going to have with those buffer springs. But other than that, it works. It does what it's supposed to do. So if you wanted to, you know, have a heavier spring, lighter springs, whatever, tune it however you want to. Definitely they have the option available for them. Neptune Defense to, you know, offer. They're very inexpensive at that as well. They don't cost us, you know, not as much as the other ones, but I think it makes it, it doesn't have that little springing noise either. As well, so you know, a lot of these carbine buffer springs, they got that springy noise, especially when you rack it or shoot it. That's definitely helps that sound as well. But again, that's all up to you or what you're trying to tune in. Definitely check those guys out. I appreciate for selling the buffer springs. Definitely a good part to upgrade if you're looking again to tune in your FRTs and everything. I know I didn't show it here because YouTube, you know, they're a little crazy when it comes to those type of content stuff that we put like that. You know, they don't like it. So standard AR, yeah, definitely great. Again, when combination with your buffer weight and again your gas system, that's one way to tune in your rifle. But that's pretty much it. Just a quick little simple video. Not much to really say. Make sure to check those guys out. They have all the content on their Instagram that you can check out and see all the stuff they have tried it in, and it definitely helps with the recoil mitigation as far as the you know, the recoil, the noise or whatever. Definitely a great you know, spring to put in if you decide to swap it out or anything. But that's pretty much it, guys. Comment down below, what is your favorite recoil springs that you use? You know, there's many out there. There are also the capture type silent buffer weights and springs that they are available out there, but they're more expensive. So that's pretty much it, guys. As usual, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bell so when your video comes up, there's always posting videos. I'm trying to reach the 20,000 this year. Please help me get that. It doesn't cost you anything by subscribing or hitting the like button or even sharing the video. As well, to go follow me on social media like Instagram. I'm always posting over there deals, all kind of different things that you can check out. There is a campsite link in my bio where you can check all discount codes. That's where everything's at, and that way you can save some money as well. Support me as usual. But guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.